Tourists can encounter a number of scams, and there is no country where you are not at the risk of being scammed.
This gentleman here will not give me my contract. No, listen, he will not give me my contract.
There are some scams that keep cropping up over and over again, and there are also scams that you only find in certain countries.
Máro, kolik ti stál provázek na ruku?
Provázek za 100.
Provázek za kilo?
Místní 100.
Místní 100, OK.
I'll show you both of them step by step. In this first video, we're going to look at a scam that's typical of many African and Asian countries. However, you can also find it in South America. We can give it the name a local friend. You go to one of the exotic countries, typically Egypt or Sri Lanka, and decide to spend some time in one of the larger cities. You're walking around, enjoying the day, maybe trying something interesting from the local vendors, when a local guy approaches you.
Yes, we're going to write a letter. Hey, up. What's your name?
My name Rasika.
Rasika.
Yeah.
Okay.
You?
I'm Mario, and
Mario.
this is Olivia.
Nice to meet, sir.
He's younger, seems nice, and speaks a pretty good English. He may advise you on what is good to buy and what not. He may even warn you which store you shouldn't visit because they will try to rob you there. This person will somehow gain your trust. He will talk to you about where are you from and maybe says that he likes your country very much, that he has visited or that he would like to visit your country. He will ask you about your plans and advise you on which places you must visit and which one you should skip. You've just found a local who is nice and friendly and you can actually trust him without any problem. But the opposite is true. At that moment, you are slowly walking into a trap. At the one point, you will get an offer if you want to see how and where he lives. Maybe he will invite you for a wonderful local tea, so that you can taste the real one and not the tourist one. Maybe he will invite you for a dinner, because his family would definitely love to meet you. You will of course be happy to accept his offer. You will finally experience the real local life. You will feel like a real travelers. And yes, at first everything goes on as you imagine. You probably arrive at a local small house, very poor, and everything actually looks exactly you have imagined. This is the real life. You finally feel like a real adventure.
Government doesn't leave me even to stay in the street.
You get the promised tea or food. It doesn't taste very good, but it's authentic, so you won't say anything. And then he introduces you to other people in the house. His mom, wife, brother, cousin. In a moment, you don't know who is who. However, sooner or later you'll hear a sad story about someone in their family who is sick. It could be a child, that's perfect, but it could be anyone else. And then you find out that the sick person needs procedure or medication that their insurance won't cover, and the medication is very expensive. The topic of medicine or medical procedure will become the main one, and the amount that would be enough to solve the situation will also start repeating itself over and over again. If don't you respond, your local friend may ask you directly if you would help. If he is well prepared, he will also have some paper that look like prescription or medical report. Well, that's exactly when most people pay.
5,300.
5,000 for this?
Wow, 260.
Sri Lanka milk, very expensive. Milk
This
cigarette.
is 5,000?
Yeah, milk cigarette very expensive.
That's 20 quid.
Yes.
Milk is expensive.
Yeah, Sri Lanka cigarette milk very expensive.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
If you
okay.
say so, there you go.
They see a local poor people who are so friendly, and while it's not small amount, it's not too much either. And that's when you become a victim of scam. In reality, there is no such thing as a sick person. The prescription or similar document is a fake, and the only one reason for everything was to get money out of you. The whole scam may or may not end right there. It depends on if the scammer evaluates you as a good material or not. Many people were contacted by the scammer again later. Usually he asked to be contacted on WhatsApp or a similar platform. The scammer then sent them a message with a photo from hospital. He write them that he had a terrible accident and asked them for help again. However, this time the amount is much higher. Yes, the hospital photo is also a scam, and the only goal is to try getting as much money out of you as possible. Most people will discover this second scam, but there are still people who will actually send the money. Meeting locals is great, but always be careful if such communication does not overreach the limits. When someone invites you to their home, they often have another intention, and in many countries this means trying to get money from you. Well, it's only your decision if you become a victim of fraud or not.
خذوا المرة معاكم.
تعال يا خالتي.
Mom,
صوريني بتليفوني ده.
Mom, look here. Beautiful mom.
يا ريت تاجي بحري معانا يا خالتي.
She like to have a photo with mom.
Very good.